Good morning. Thank you for watching. Another beautiful Lord's Day. Got a little bit of rain, a little bit cool this morning. Feels pretty good. So hope you get out and enjoy this day. Go to church and just have a good day. Um, this morning we got our sick list. We got Ronnie Robinson, Ashlyn Hare, Jeremy Judkins, Sam Hoover, Ryan Sanders, Doyle Duke, Bruce Lewis, Randy Burnett, Andy Duggan, Lee Heath, LaWanna Peeler, Ruby Allred, Beanie Blair, Taylor Blanton. Please keep him in your prayers too. He's pretty bad sick right now. We got Crystal Chanel, Sharon Armstrong, Robert Pitts, Donnie Smith, Gary Blanton, Pam Brown, and Claude Cunningham. So please keep all these folks in your prayer. This morning, I'm going to talk a little bit about maybe having a helping hand, and helping someone that might be in need. That's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to be love our neighbor as ourselves, and our neighbor is anyone that we have that we come across and have any interaction with. So this morning I've got three little stories here for us, and they kind of explain why it's good to be helpful. So this first one is called True Sacrifice. And it's based on Philippians 2:17 through 30. And it says, He almost died for the work of Christ. He risked his life to make up for the help that you yourselves could not give me. That's Philippians 2:30. And it says, Teenagers amaze me. Many of them love life with grand passion and face it with unrelenting optimism. Sometimes they demonstrate the Christian life in ways adults can only hope to emulate. Such is the case with Clarissa, a teen who loved soccer, basketball, friends, family, and Jesus. When she was just 12, her mother was diagnosed with cancer. Clarissa began immediately to help care for her mom. During the next few years, Clarissa often fed her mom, dressed her, helped her do anything that she couldn't do for herself. It was so hard to learn. She said, can you imagine a mother and daughter literally changing roles? I have learned to be a humble servant. Sometimes, while her friends were out having fun, Clarissa was helping her dad care for her mom, which she did until the family said goodbye for the last time. As Clarissa puts it, God took her home to make her perfect. Clarissa reminds me of Epaphroditus, who sacrificially cared for Paul's needs, and that's in Philippians 2:25 through 30. Their examples of caring, love, and compassion can teach us all about the value of servanthood. And the next one is acts of kindness, and it comes from Acts 4:1 through 13. Then know this, you and all the people of Israel, it is by the name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth, whom you crucified, but whom God raised from the dead, that this man stands before you healed. That's in Acts 4, verse 10. It says, I was traveling with some men and spotted a family stranded alongside the road. My friends immediately pulled over to help. They got the car running and gave the people some money for gasoline. When the people thanked them over and over, they just replied, we're glad to help out. And we do it in the name of Jesus. I was impressed with how natural it was for the friends to help people in need and acknowledge the Lord as the source of their generosity. Peter and John exhibited that same joyful generosity when they healed a lame man in Jerusalem, Acts 3:1 through 10. This led to their arrest and appearance before the authorities, who asked, by what power or what name did you do this? Peter replied, know this, you and all the people of Israel, It was by the name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth. This man stands here before you healed. That's in Acts 4, 7 through 10. Kindness is a powerful context in which to genuinely speak to others about the Lord. So do acts of kindness. You never know how it's going to turn out. Now I've got one more little story for us. It says, when Mrs. Klein told her first graders to draw a picture of something for which they were thankful, she thought about these little children who lived in a deteriorating neighborhood actually had to be thankful for. She knew that most of the class would draw pictures of turkeys or a bountiful laden Thanksgiving table. That was what they believed was expected of them. They took Mrs. Klein's aback when was Douglas's picture. Douglas, who was a forlorn and likely to be found close in her shadow as they went outside for recess. Douglas's drawing was simply this, a hand. Obviously, but whose hand? The class was captivated by the image. I think it must be the hand of God that brings us food, said one student. A farmer, said another, because they grow the turkeys. It looks more like a policeman, and they protect us, I think, said the little girl who was always so serious. That it is supposed to be all the hands that went to help us, said Douglas, who could only draw one. But Mrs. Klein had almost forgotten Douglas in her pleasure at finding the class responsive. When she had the others all work on another project, she bent over his desk and asked whose hand it was. Douglas mumbled, "It's yours, teacher." Then Mrs. Klein recalled that she had taken Douglas by the hand from time to time. She often did that with the little children, but that it should have meant so much to Douglas that he drew this picture. Perhaps she reflected this was her Thanksgiving and everybody's Thanksgiving, not the material things that are given to us, but the small ways that we have of giving to others. So, you know, this teacher would give her hand to this little boy, and he thought so much of that. Whose hands are you thankful for? Can you look back in your life and remember the things that somebody did for you, or maybe that you did some things for somebody else? You know, we're here on this earth, and we're supposed to help one another. We're supposed to bear one another's burdens. So let's think about that, and you know, maybe we can help somebody, just a little thing that we might do. You know, just talking to somebody that might need to somebody to talk to. You know, if you do something, if you think that you see somebody that needs help, you know, you might be the only one that does see that somebody that needs help. You may be the only one that sees that, and you may be the only one that will help that person. So we need to think about that as we go through our day and go through our life. How can we help somebody? Give a helping hand. That's what God would want us to do. Thank you for watching. That's the end of my lesson for today. Please keep all your servicemen and women in your prayers, and please keep all the first responders and doctors and nurses and all the folks that keep us safe and healthy. Like I said, thank you for watching. God bless. See you next time.